Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. In today's episode, Tuna brings Henry to Alex's family home for New Year's Eve, and they welcome the final hours of the year with calm, simple warmth. Together they prepare the offering, stand in quiet respect at the altar, then step outside to watch distant fireworks light the sky. In the cold midnight air, they exchange gentle New Year wishes that feel honest and deeply personal. If you love healing slice-of-life family moments like this, don't forget to subscribe. Let's begin. Tuna arrived at Alex's house in the late afternoon, Henry bundled against her chest in a soft blanket. The air carried that end-of-year chill that made every warm light feel precious. The road had been busier than usual, people carrying bags, flowers, last-minute groceries. But the moment Tuna stepped through Alex's gate, the noise of the town felt farther away. Alex opened the door before she knocked. "You made it," he said, voice calm, eyes checking Henry first. "He fell asleep on the way," Tuna whispered. "Come in. It's warmer inside," Alex said, stepping aside. The living room glowed with steady light. Tuna set her cloth bag by the door, inside a few homemade pickles and candied ginger she'd made to contribute. It wasn't much, but it felt like arriving with intention, not empty hands. There were no extravagant decorations, only a few red touches that made the space feel ready for Tet. A tray of fruit sat on the table. From the kitchen came the faint smell of broth and ginger. Alex's mother came out quickly, hands already reaching. "Let me hold him." Tuna handed Henry over with careful relief. Henry stirred, blinked once, then relaxed against the older woman's shoulder. Alex's mother hummed softly as she rocked him. "Did you eat?" she asked. "A little," Tuna answered. "You'll eat more tonight," Alex's mother said. Then she nodded toward the kitchen. "Come help me. We do it slowly, but we do it right." Tuna washed her hands at the sink and tied her hair back. The kitchen looked busy but not chaotic. Ingredients were laid out neatly, plates were stacked, a pot warmed on low heat. On a towel, dong leaves and herbs waited, clean and green. Alex stood at the doorway, sleeves rolled up. "Tell me what to do," he said, like he always did when he wanted to help without taking over. Tuna smiled. "Wash the vegetables and don't rush." Alex nodded seriously, as if she'd assigned him an important job. Alex's mother handed Tuna a cloth. "First, we wipe the altar table again, then we set fruit, then we cook. After that, we prepare the tray for the offering." Tuna carried the cloth to the altar area and wiped the surface slowly, mindful of each corner. The table was already clean, but this felt different from ordinary cleaning. It felt like closing the year. Alex passed behind her with a bucket of water. He paused. "You know what you're doing." "I watched Batang for years," Tuna said. "She's strict about this." Alex nodded and moved on, careful not to disturb the calm. Back in the kitchen, water ran steadily. Alex rinsed vegetables with focused hands, but he scrubbed too hard and snapped a green onion in half. He stared at it like it had insulted him. Tuna covered her mouth, smiling. "It's okay. It will still taste the same." "It breaks when you fight it," Tuna added, gentler now. "Be gentle." Alex tried again, slower. This time nothing snapped. They worked in a quiet rhythm. Tuna chopped, stirred, and checked flavors with quick confidence. Alex's mother moved from task to task with steady certainty. Alex followed instructions and tried not to make noise. As the light outside began to fade, Alex carried in a basket of fruit from the market. He set it on the table and began sorting by size and color, serious about it in a way that made Tuna almost laugh. "For the altar," Alex explained, "it should look neat." Tuna's voice softened. "You're doing well." Alex's mouth lifted. "Don't tease me." "I'm not teasing," Tuna said. "I'm proud." The words settled between them. Alex didn't respond with something big. He only nodded once. Steam rose from the pot and warmed the air. Tuna wiped a small spill without thinking, then checked Henry again. He woke briefly and fussed, and Alex's mother rocked him until his small hands relaxed. Tuna watched and felt her chest soften. She wasn't an outsider here. She was part of the movement, part of the small decisions that made the evening feel whole. Alex took Henry for a moment so Tuna could finish a dish. He held the baby awkwardly at first, then steadied, rocking gently. Henry stared at Alex's face as if studying it. Alex murmured, "Stay healthy. Your mom worries too much." Tuna heard it and smiled, embarrassed and grateful at the same time. Alex's mother looked at Tuna with warmth. "He's calm when you're here," she said. "I'm calm too," Tuna admitted. Outside, the sky deepened. Neighbors' houses glowed with their own preparations, and the town sounded like it was holding its breath. Alex's mother lit a small lamp near the altar and began preparing incense and candles. The room grew quieter. Even Alex moved slower, his steps careful, his voice lower. Tuna stood by the doorway and watched, feeling the weight of the moment without fear. It wasn't heavy, it was grounding. As evening deepened, Alex's mother asked Tuna to bring a small bowl and place it near the tray. Tuna did it carefully, hands steady. She noticed how Alex watched her, not evaluating, just quietly making sure she felt supported. They ate an early dinner together, simple and warm. Alex's mother reminded them to eat slowly. Tuna tasted the broth and felt heat spread through her chest. It wasn't only the food, it was the feeling of a place where she didn't have to explain herself. After dinner, they cleaned up together. Henry, drowsy again, rested in Alex's mother's arms. When everything was clean, Alex's mother checked the time and nodded. "Soon," she said. Tuna looked at the clock and felt gentle anticipation, not loud excitement, a respectful waiting, like the house itself was listening. Alex leaned closer, voice low. "If you want to go home later, I can drive you." Tuna shook her head. "I want to be here." Alex's eyes softened. "Okay." Tuna looked around once more. The altar table was ready, the fruit was arranged, the kitchen was clean. Henry was safe. In the quiet build-up to midnight, Tuna realized something simple. This wasn't about perfect decorations or expensive dishes. It was about standing in a warm house, doing small tasks with steady hands, and being included as the year turned. Tet was close, and for the first time in a long time, Tuna felt ready for it. As the evening moved closer to midnight, the house became quieter without becoming tense. Alex's mother checked the altar tray one more time, then adjusted the incense sticks so they lay straight. Tuna followed her lead, moving carefully as if every step had meaning. Alex stood nearby, sleeves rolled up, watching the room the way he watched the farm, quietly making sure everything was stable. Henry stirred once, then settled again in Alex's mother's arms. Tuna touched his cheek with one fingertip, and the baby relaxed back into sleep. The room smelled of clean wood, warm broth, and fruit. Alex's mother spoke in a low voice. "When it's time, we stand together. No rushing." Tuna nodded. "Yes." Alex glanced at Tuna's wrist and saw the leaf charm resting against her skin. He didn't comment. He only reached for a thin scarf and draped it over her shoulders. Tuna looked up. "Thank you." "It gets colder after midnight," Alex said. They turned off a few lights and left the room in a softer glow. Outside, the town sounded alive in the distance, but inside, the noise felt far away, like the house had its own pace. Tuna carried a small bowl of water to the altar area, then stepped back, letting Alex's mother arrange the final details with calm hands. The clock crept forward. 10 minutes. 5. 2. Alex's mother stood first. She shifted Henry carefully so he would stay asleep, then stepped to the altar and lit the incense. The flame caught quickly, and thin smoke rose before curling near the ceiling. Tuna stood beside Alex, hands folded near her waist. She didn't know every word of tradition, but she knew the feeling. gratitude, respect, and a quiet wish for the year to be kinder. When Alex's mother finished placing the incense, she bowed her head. Alex bowed too. Tuna followed, her movement small and sincere. For a moment, no one spoke. The house was still. Tuna could hear the faint ticking of the clock and the soft breath of Henry. Then Alex's mother turned slightly. "Happy New Year," she said softly. Tuna felt her throat tighten. "Happy New Year." Alex looked at Tuna. "Happy New Year," he repeated, and his eyes made it personal. They stayed near the altar until the incense burned a little. Then Alex's mother nodded toward the door. "Let's go outside. We can see the sky from the yard." Alex opened the door and cold air slipped in. The yard was dim, with only the porch light and the red charm on the gate catching a bit of glow. Tuna stepped out and pulled the scarf closer. Alex stood slightly in front of her, blocking some of the wind. From far away, a first firework cracked in the sky. Then another, brighter, higher. Tuna lifted her chin. In the distance, above rooftops and trees, the sky bloomed with red and gold, then white. It wasn't a huge display from this angle, but it didn't need to be. The distance made it feel gentle, like celebration without pressure. Alex's mother held Henry closer, keeping his ears covered with the blanket edge. Henry stayed asleep, safe and warm. Tuna watched the fireworks and felt her eyes sting. Not sadness, relief. She wasn't alone this year. She remembered other years when midnight arrived like a wall and she had stood on the wrong side of it. Tonight she stood inside warmth. Alex turned his head. "Cold?" "A little," Tuna admitted. Alex moved closer and placed his hand around hers. He didn't squeeze hard. He simply held on. Tuna looked at him, then back at the sky. "I didn't think I would feel this calm," she said. Alex's voice stayed low. "You worked for it." Another set of fireworks burst. The gate charm shifted in the wind. Somewhere down the road, neighbors cheered, distant and kind. Alex's mother spoke first. "Tuna, I wish you health. I wish Henry health. And I wish this house stays peaceful." Tuna nodded. "Thank you. I wish you health too. And thank you for letting me be here." Alex's mother looked at her steadily. "You don't have to ask. You're family." Tuna felt the words land deep. "Happy New Year," she said again, softer. Alex turned to her. "My wish for you is simple. Rest more. Stop carrying guilt like it's your job." Tuna's breath caught. She gave a shy smile. "Then my wish for you is also simple. Don't carry everything alone. If you're worried, tell me." Alex held her gaze. "I'll try." Tuna nodded. "That's enough." They watched the sky until the fireworks began to fade. Smoke drifted slowly, and the night smelled faintly of gunpowder mixed with cold air. When the last burst softened, Alex's mother turned toward the door. "Come in. It's colder now." Back inside, warmth wrapped around them again. Alex helped his mother settle Henry onto a mat where the baby could sleep without being disturbed. Tuna poured tea, then brought out the pickles and ginger she had made. "I brought these," Tuna said quietly. "It's small." Alex's mother tasted a piece and nodded. "Not small, it's care." They sat around the low table with fruit and tea. The atmosphere wasn't loud. It was peaceful, like the house had exhaled. Alex's mother told one short story about Alex as a child falling asleep before midnight, and Alex shook his head, embarrassed but smiling. Tuna listened and laughed softly. She realized she wasn't nervous anymore. She was simply present. Alex's mother placed a small piece of candied ginger on Tuna's plate. "For a sweet beginning." Tuna smiled. "Thank you." Alex sat beside Tuna, close enough that their shoulders almost touched. "Are you happy?" he asked. Tuna didn't overthink it. "Yes, I'm happy." Alex nodded once, as if that was all he needed. Alex peeled a small mandarin and placed the first slice on Tuna's plate. For luck, he said, shy. Tuna ate it and smiled at how serious he looked. She poured more tea for his mother, then wiped a drop from the table, grateful for the ordinary motion. Outside, cheering faded, but inside the warmth stayed, steady and unforced, like a new habit. Tuna looked at Henry sleeping nearby, then at Alex and his mother. Happy New Year, she said one more time. And this time the words didn't feel like a wish. They felt like a fact.
Khi nửa đêm đến gần, Tuna giúp mẹ Alex chuẩn bị bàn thờ và lễ vật đêm giao thừa, trong khi Alex lặng lẽ hỗ trợ từ bên cạnh, đảm bảo Tuna luôn ấm áp và thoải mái. Ngôi nhà trở nên yên tĩnh và trang nghiêm hơn khi họ cùng nhau thắp hương và cúi đầu, chia sẻ khoảnh khắc bình yên của lòng biết ơn, trong khi Henry ngủ ngon lành trong vòng tay mẹ Alex. Sau khi dâng lễ vật, họ ra sân xem pháo hoa đơn giản từ xa. Bầu trời lặng lẽ rực rỡ trên thị trấn. Alex che chở Tuna khỏi cái lạnh và họ trao đổi những lời chúc năm mới, sức khỏe, bình an, nghỉ ngơi và lời hứa sẽ chia sẻ gánh nặng thay vì gánh vác một mình. Trở vào nhà, họ uống trà, nếm thử những món ăn nhẹ tự làm mà Tuna mang đến và cùng nhau cười nhẹ nhàng và kể những câu chuyện ngắn về gia đình. Và phim kết thúc với Henry ngủ gần đó, ngôi nhà ấm áp và yên bình, và Tuna cảm thấy rằng năm mới lại bắt đầu với cảm giác thuộc về.